Welcome everyone to this week's edition of Intv Weekly. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss. Last week of May, hurrah and goodbye. Hello June, where graduations are coming and school is going away for the summer.
School is out. The kids will be running around town, so be aware.
Yeah, this is a very nice end of the month. I gotta say, I've enjoyed May. Been very, very hot. Been a little bit of rain. Been a little bit of wind. All the great seasons that we have for spring.
Seasonal seasons.
Seasonal seasons.
It's been cold lately too.
It has been a little cold.
Windy and cold and brisk.
Yeah, but I kind of like it though. Getting ready for a hot, hot summer. A lot of time out on the beach. And a little bit about the beach. I went up there this last week and it is full. There's not much of a beach there.
That it is.
That it is. Then I actually went yard sailing too. Talking a little bit of yard sailing. I went yard sailing all around and I went to a yard sale at your old house up at Lake Cabins Road.
Did you?
Yeah, I was pretty shocked.
Why?
I was like, hey, my buddy lived here not too long ago, and that's where he broke his leg on that tree. And he was like,
that tree's not there anymore.
Oh, you cut that one down?
Cut that one down.
Oh, you're not standing no more.
Nope.
You made me not stand, so I'm not gonna stand you no more. Yeah, he said, yeah, neighbors talked about the wildness that used to happen at that house.
No wildness.
And I didn't buy anything at the yard sale because I felt bad about the wildness you used to do at that house.
There is no wildness.
Oh, there was.
The actual owners of that house said that we were the best tenants that they ever had.
Really?
That's what they said.
That's what they
Just
said.
honestly, like a month ago, I talked to them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Yeah, so yard sale season has started. The Roads of Wonder actually is coming up this June 2nd. Just popped in my mind. So get out there and enjoy all the great deals that are going on at the yard sale season right now.
I thought that was this last weekend for some reason.
Nope, June 2nd. The Roads of Wonder at the Sun Country Golf Course.
Tons of events are taking place, especially with summer, just knocking on our front doors. And the best way to find out what's going on in downtown Roslyn and Cleveland is at getyourintv.com.
It is a nice, affordable website where you can stay in touch with what is going on in the Upper Kittitas County. It is so nice, especially now with the Easton Parade, all the civic meetings, so many things, and Jeff's and I's lovely faces.
And we talk about world news, like Roseanne being canceled due to racism.
Oh, Roseanne. Who would have thought Roseanne being a racist and tweeting about it? Well, I honestly didn't think she would have done something stupid like this.
Her new show, Roseanne, which is basically an extension
reboot
of her old show, only lasted a few months.
Yeah, they said goodbye to Roseanne, and this is the day that we live in. If you put out a tweet that is racist in any way or offends people, you might lose your show. So we'll definitely watch our tongues because we don't ever speak like that or tweet like that. But Roseanne, we've kind of known her to be a little edgy at sometimes. And she's a comedian, so it's kind of hard. But you gotta say, you can't say the things like what she's saying.
What'd she say?
Well, she called the... Cross with something else. So I don't even want to go there because...
But you just went there.
But I just went there. I went there halfway. Halfway I went there. I was just quoting what Roseanne said.
Due to Nolan's outburst into action, we might be not here next week.
Well, and again, just
like that,
you got to watch what you say and watch what you tweet, because when you say it or tweet it, people snapshot it or they record it, and you will forever be known as that person.
Anything that you post online is written in ink. I don't know how many times we got to say this, so
even when you put your naked body on there.
Yep, be aware of what you're throwing up on the internet.
Yeah, very scary. Or looking at on the internet.
Yes.
Looking
at this is amazing.
Yeah, the 22-year-old man in Paris. You probably have heard this because this is some amazing news. Mamoudou Gassiam was in Paris and he climbed 4 stories in 30 seconds to help a 4-year-old boy hanging on for his life off a balcony. This is amazing footage.
4 stories in 30 seconds. I'm not a mathematician, but that's under 10 seconds a story.
Nice job, Jeff. This is like Assassin's Creed in today's world. So what an awesome hero right here, saving this 4-year-old boy. And actually, France pardoned him citizenship too, which they rarely do. And this was a big thing for them to hand that out. And of course, this young man, he was only 22 years old, took his own life in jeopardy to save this 4-year-old young boy, and what a crazy cool story.
Yep. FBI is working to let us know what we can do to protect ourselves from Russia, because apparently Russia is hacking us.
And Russians could be just hacking us to tell us this. So take this next story with a grain of salt, please. But they are telling us...
Like all of our stories.
With most of our stories, I would probably take it with a grain of salt. But this story in particular, and they are telling everybody to reboot your routers, which means unplugging it from the wall, waiting 10 seconds and plugging it back in, or turning it off and turning it back on. And they are saying this is so Russian hackers cannot compromise your equipment like your personal router.
Seems pretty faulty.
Seems pretty fishy to me. That's why, again, we are saying look this up, do some research, wait for it to maybe come out a lot more mainstream. I looked this up. It was on some news sites. But I gotta think, maybe it's the Russians that are telling us this, so it makes you more vulnerable for them to hack.
Or maybe they just want to see how many people just drop off for a second and then come back on. And they're like, oh, look what we did.
Look what we did. We stopped your internet for
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Oh, Russians.
We got you.
And this is a cool story from 2017. I saw it for the first time, is a jetpack versus race car. Check this footage out.
Here we go.
You thought they didn't exist, but they very much do.
And they go fast.
And they go fast.
That thing was crazy. He spins around in a circle and just goes, whoa! Almost beats the race car.
Very cool things happening that you should Google.
Yeah, Google has
Like
all sorts
that.
of great things.
Such as the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors.
Oh yeah, they played last year for the NBA Finals. What about them this year?
They played last year for the NBA Finals.
And they're playing this year for the NBA Finals. That's right. LeBron James, one of the best and probably is the best NBA player ever to play the game, except for Michael Jordan,
No, he's
Kobe Bryant.
No, he's better.
Well, they're all different eras and they're all different skill sets. But LeBron James is an amazing player, and they're going to be playing the Golden State Warriors. Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, trying to get another championship. But we'll see. And who really watches basketball?
Everybody. Moving on to local news. Big things happened this weekend. People came to town.
A lot of people came to town.
Yes, they did.
Town was crazy, I have to say, and it started off just as crazy as everybody would have thought. The mishaps that happened, but we'll get to those later.
But first,
we'll talk about the art show that happened at the Carpenter House. This was the youth art show that was presented. It wrapped up this last week, and we have some great photos of some kids and their great art that participated at the Carpenter House Museum Art Fest.
thank you to all the volunteers who helped out with the art festival at the Carpenter House Museum, and congratulations to the winners of the art festival at the Carpenter House Museum.
And everybody here in our eyes are winners for participating, so congratulations. You all get a participation award.
Except for the ones who
Didn't participate.
didn't get first, second, or third. They're not the winners.
In our eyes they
Let's be
are.
honest.
In my two eyes they are.
Celebration of Learning took place at the high school as well this very last weekend, and it was a fantastic turnout where kids showed off all that they did this last year.
Yeah, this is awesome. They changed it to the high school. They had solar-powered cars, great music, and some great food from their culinary class.
There you have it.
I'm Brian Avery. I'm a math teacher and astronomy and TARC teacher. Oh, so Celebration of Student Learning. This is a great opportunity for our kids to demonstrate to the community kind of what they've been working on this year, give them some idea of the projects we're doing, and a great just a chance for the community and the school to kind of come together. Today we've got a Jeopardy game, so it's a lot of space trivia, and then we also have a rocket, what we call Rock Sim, which is a where we're able to model rocket launches. So we design and launch rockets on the computer before we actually go out and build them and try to launch them.
This is the voter registration table at the Celebration of Student Learning complex. And we are registering people to vote. She's registering to vote.
Great job to the Clayton Roslyn High School, Middle School, and Elementary hosting the great event of student learning event that happened this last week.
Memorial Day Parade took place in Easton, Washington. This was fantastic, as it is every single year.
It is. It's just growing and growing, and this year I think it just blew up. I don't
know about that.
I don't think I've seen this many people at a Easton Parade.
There was the Norm Cook era, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then that drew a crowd. Norm Cook took up half of the parade. Unfortunately, Norm is not with us, but his memory will last forever, especially when it comes to the Easton Day Parade.
He had a lot of apparatus there with dump trucks, excavators, trailers, everything else. But it was kind of like reliving those moments again. There was just so much to the parade. The parade was over an hour long, believe it or not. And there's just so much things to do in downtown Easton. Car show, street fair,
for
kids
this
zone,
day.
for just this day.
For this day.
And now there's nothing to do for a while.
Till next
A
year.
whole year.
Till next year.
Horton from Lake Tops, Washington. Came up, we camp every weekend, came by to see the car show, and we enjoy the parade every year. Been doing it for 16 years now.
Great job to everyone who participated in the Easton Memorial Day Parade. You did fantastic. Looking forward to seeing you guys next year. The dedication to the Croatian Memorial took place at the Roslyn Cemetery this last weekend as well, and it was a fantastic turnout. Tons of Croatians showed up from the woodworks.
And everywhere else.
The town of Roslyn.
Yep, and everywhere else. We got an interview with Beverly. She's the project manager of this great monument that was being placed. And this happened at the National Croatian Society Cemetery in Roslyn.
My name is Beverly Croatian Reed, and I'm project manager for the Croatian Memorial Monument being placed in the National Croatian Society Cemetery. The monument was the idea of Frank Brozovic, the honorary consul to the Republic of Croatia in Seattle, to pay tribute to all of the Croats in the area that were miners and helped with the building of Roslyn and the neighboring towns, and actually helped to shape the future of America. The honorary consul, Frank Brozovic, will be speaking, and also Siniša Grgić, the Consul General of the Republic of Croatia at Los Angeles, will be delivering a message from Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović, President of the Republic of Croatia, at the ceremony on Saturday.
Thank you so much, Beverly, for sitting down with NTV and letting us know more about this great dedication for the Croatians.
I must say, in the last few years, the Roslyn Cemetery has been looking fantastic.
I'll have to agree with you on that, Jeff.
Yes, it has come a long way, and just the firewising alone has put a whole different look to the Roslyn Cemetery, and it is a gorgeous park, I must say.
We're actually the city of Roslyn's looking at getting rid of some more pine trees in the middle of the cemetery as well. So that will open it up a lot more and make it a lot safer for people when they're going in and out of the cemetery. So exciting things that are happening in the Roslyn Cemetery.
The Roslyn Museum was hosting the Heritage Celebration that took place this last weekend as well, and it was a fantastic turnout. People coming around to show the importance of the heritage of Roslyn.
About 5.5 years, I'm so excited to learn everything that I've been learning about this community. So I'm glad you're here sharing with us.
We've got a representation of 24 different nationalities that have made up Roslyn, Clellan, and Ronald. Came from all over the country. I was in college before I heard the term bilingual. I said, what's bilingual? Oh, you speak 2 languages. I said, that's all? Because in Roslyn growing up, you had to speak 3 or 4 just so you could talk to your neighbor.
Tall and your face is clean, and it don't look right for a boy that old to not make a living loading coal. Loading coal, loading coal.
Give us grace to follow them in faith as your beloved children, maturing into the likeness of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ.
Great job to the Heritage Club for putting on this great event, honoring the heritage of the Upper Kittitas County and just Roslyn in general. Pinpointing it right at the statue, ringing the bells to commemorate everybody that has helped out building this amazing little town.
The purpose of this weekend all along and forever has been to honor those we have lost in Memorial Day for our armed soldiers, and Clellan did a fantastic job doing that on Monday. Great turnout, tons of people, and the weather it wasn't raining this year.
No, it wasn't. Just a little bit of wind,
Yeah.
but a lot of sunshine.
Yes, it was.
On behalf of Douglas A. Monroe, Robert H. Brooks, VFW Post 1373, we welcome you to the 2018 Memorial Day program.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
brave men and women have sacrificed years, even their lives, so that we may remain free.
Throughout our history, we have fought for a myriad of reasons to gain independence, to maintain the Union, and to help free the world of tyranny and oppression and evil.
This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to New York Island.
Thank you, Mr. Adam Miller and the VFW for putting on a great performance, as well as Father Brooks at the Clellan Cemetery for Memorial Day. We truly appreciate it.
You can check out that full event on NTV at selected times or at our website at www.getyourntv.com.
People came from all around to camp in our woods, as they do every single year, and safety is a big topic before these people stream the streets. Unfortunately, there has been some mishaps this last weekend.
Yeah, starting off the weekend, everybody heard the sirens going up towards San Lasac, where unfortunately 2 kids were drinking and driving when they lost control of their car and rolled it. Kids in the incident was actually airlifted to Harborview with head trauma, and while the other one was in just satisfactory condition. So hopefully there'll be a fast recovery for that young man, and hopefully their lives won't change dramatically forever on that accident.
A heart attack took place up at Speleai Beach of a 72-year-old man as well.
Unfortunate accident in the Teanaway. People were shooting. While they were shooting, the 12-year-old little girl went down to check the targets while the partner that she was with was checking the gun and saw that it was still loaded, so he went to disarm the gun, accidentally shooting the 12-year-old, causing a fatality injury. And so a terrible story out of the Teanaway for an Arlington 12-year-old girl. So our hearts and prayers go out to that family for that horrible incident that happened this last weekend.
Be sure if you are shooting guns that you are using the proper safety equipment and you check your guns due to misfires and unfortunate accidents like this. It does happen. So gun safety is key and it always comes first.
Mm-hmm. And it ended off with a Jeep going off the road, rolling down and hitting a tree. Reports say that it rolled about 20 times before hitting a tree. 2 of those people were airlifted while another is in satisfactory condition. One does have life-threatening conditions, but hopefully they can recover from this. It was a father with 2 daughters, so very scary weekend for some people for Memorial Day weekend. So
everyone trying to get out of town flooded the streets and a traffic jam took place, backing traffic up from I-90 all the way to the roundabout in Roslyn.
Which was crazy, all the way from Snoqualmie Pass. I don't think I've ever seen traffic this bad from literally the roundabout at Bullfrog all the way to the top of Snoqualmie Pass. Started at 10 a.m., didn't end about till later on that night, about 10 p.m., and just terrible. Why would you want to drive in that?
I don't know.
Waste the whole day driving in traffic. Reports say it took 3 hours just to get up to Snoqualmie Pass.
At this time, we're going to take a quick commercial break, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back with more events to come.
It's 2018, so you know what that means. Out with the old and in with the new. And here at Inland Networks, we're ringing in the new year with new internet speeds. We've increased every level as much as 500%. So everyone can enjoy faster internet. Call us today and we'll get you connected. Our number is 509-649-2211.
If you live in the Upper Kittitas County, stop by Inland Networks in Roslyn. We offer high-speed internet, cable TV, and telephone service, all powered by fiber optics. Talk with our friendly customer service representatives today to get started. Our service technicians are available for quick installation with great customer service. So give Inland Networks a call at 509-649-2211 or stop by our office at 103 South 2nd Street in Roslyn and get connected today. Inland Networks, your hometown connection. Welcome back to Intv. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
If you enjoy those commercials that were just shown, give us a call, 649-3940. We love to produce one of these commercials for your local business or for your event.
Pull out your calendars because this is what's heading your direction in the weeks to come.
All summer long, Inland Networks is taking down old unused lines in Roslyn. We're calling it the Roslyn Wreck Out, so make sure to look for our tech crews out there in Roslyn taking down old copper lines.
Starting in June, the UKC softball is finally here. This is going to be held at the Roslyn Runge Park. So come down, show your support for the women's and men's co-ed softball. It's going to be taking place on Mondays and Wednesdays. If you hear the hooting and hollering, that's the place to be. Sign up for this is on Saturday. Next week, softball co-ed league starts. So be sure to get your team registered and ready.
On June 1st, Community Dodgeball is going on at the high school. This is Friday, June 1st. Get ready, UKC, because we have won in the last 3 years, and Inland Networks is looking to win it again.
On June 2nd through the 3rd, go down, show your support to all the local kayakers and the ones who have came from out of town. This can be held at Samlisac. The race is this upcoming weekend on June 2nd and 3rd, once again.
On June 9th, the 28th Annual Kids Fishing Derby is going on at 6 a.m. Saturday at Lavender Lake off I-90 exit 74. This is free fishing to kids 14 and under, so get down there and enjoy with some great anglers and just teach your kids how to fish.
On June 15th through the 17th, the Vintage Trailer Park Rally is going to be taking place in Runge Field. This is Father's Day weekend on June 15th through the 17th. So come down, look at all the custom old trailers.
The Farmers Market is happening at Roslyn. The Roslyn Downtown Farmers Market is opening up their doors, so get down there and enjoy the beautiful Roslyn Farmers Market all summer long.
On June 21st, the 2018 Rotary Golf Tournament is going to be taking place. On June 21st, the 2018 Rotary Golf Tournament is going to be taking place at Rope Rider Golf Course. Lunch and registration starts at 11 and tea times are starting at 12.
June 23rd through the 24th, the Canine Festival is in Roslyn at Runge Park on Saturday 9 to 5 p.m. and Sunday 9 to 4 p.m. Dock dogs will be flying, Kids Zone for the kids, Up Dog Frisbee Challenge, and a beer garden. So get down to the Runge Ballpark in Roslyn and enjoy Canine Festival June 23rd through the 24th.
On June 23rd, the Pedals and Pints is going to be taking place at the Mule Elk Brewing Company. It's going to be starting at 12 p.m. and going to 4 p.m. Tickets are available at rideroslyn.com.
On June 28th, the Night at the Museum. History lecture at the Carpenter Museum on June 28th at 6:30 p.m. Roberta Newland will be talking about the 1918 Cle Elum fire and introducing her new book on this topic. And signing some copies too. So get down to the Night at the Museum History Lecture at the Carpenter Museum, June 28th, 6:30 p.m. June has a lot going on, so hopefully your calendars are full for the month of June, and we will be covering the events if you're not able to make it.
And if you have a party or planning an event, give us a call, 649-3940. We'd love to put that on our calendar.
And at this time, we'd like to move on to Civic News. Civic News. The school board met this last Tuesday because Memorial Day fell on Monday. And what happened at the school board meeting, Jeff?
I don't know, but check it out.
Well, they did talk about a new bid for the buses and safeties first, so they talked about that.
And so, anything that the school can do to not only alleviate fears from the community and the students themselves, but to take these steps. More cameras is great, but who's watching the cameras? I know that I have a student in the high school, and he says that, and I've seen that in the couple of times I've been there, there's nobody just sitting there watching the cameras. Same for the city. I'll use that again as another parallel. We're not watching the cameras, monitoring, waiting for something to happen. We're using them as a recording device after something happens.
4 bidders on our surplus buses, and we got some great bids. Rosa was really happy. Bus number 1, or one of our buses, I forget which one it is, which district number it was sold to an Easton resident for $1,111.11.
Interesting number.
Yeah.
Great deal.
And the second bus was sold to Tom Ballard from Ronald for $1,620. So the value of those 2 surplus buses paid for the surplus wheelchair bus that we purchased. So Rosa was pleased.
Great job to the school board that met this last Tuesday of the month because they couldn't meet the last 4th Monday of the month. And if you want to check out that full meeting in its entirety, check it out only on Intv at selected times.
And that concludes Civic News. Moving on to
Warrior Sports.
Warrior Sports has come to a wrap.
It has. It's finally done. Spring sports is all done for the year. And all of Warrior Sports is done for the school year.
And they did a fantastic job, all the spring sports athletes. Baseball, unfortunately, not making it too far, but softball.
Softball got to state playoffs.
Softball got state playoffs.
Very nice. They won versus Bellevue Christian. They won 11-3 in the first round, which was awesome. And then how'd they fan out the rest of the state tournament, Jeff?
They lost, unfortunately. They took on Elma for a 1-2-3 loss.
Wow, losing 1-3.
Cle Elum lost also against their district rivals Warden for a 5-4 loss. Very unfortunate.
That's a tough one because we beat Warden in the very beginning of the season and we lose to the state playoffs losing bracket to get out of state. How rough is that?
Very unfortunate.
Golf State, this was unfortunate too to hear, but a very cool. Chase Marquette got 5th place at Cle Elum Roslyn High School. He shot an 80 the first day and then a 73, finishing the tournament at 153. And first place was John Hayes from Bear Creek School. He got a 69.70 and he ended with a 139.
Track state girls did a fantastic job in the 4x200 meter relay where they got 1 minute 46 seconds, 0.63 milliseconds. And the first place got 1 minute 46 seconds, 0.52, 1/10 of a second off.
Ooh, that was a tough race.
Close call.
It was.
But the clocks could have been pushed at the wrong time.
Maybe.
10th
of a second off.
Maybe. I want a rematch.
Rematch right there. Triple jump. Elena Volovich placed third with Grace Terrell placing fourth in the triple jump. So congratulations to the girls on the triple jump.
Gracie Jackson for the 200 got third, and for the 300 hurdles got fifth. Congratulations.
Eric Merkel jumps for third on triple jump. So congratulations, Eric Merkel.
Brendan Maltsky, a junior at the Cleveland Roslyn High School, wins the High School Rodeo Saddle Bronx Championship of 2018. Congratulations.
Congratulations. We do have a state champion.
We do.
For spring sports. So congratulations, Brendan. What a big deal. We had him a couple weeks ago. He was the athlete of the week, and what a huge, this is what he wanted to do, and this is what he did. So congratulations, Brennan, on becoming the 2018 High School Rodeo Saddle Bronx champion. Congratulations, and keep up the great work. Being only a junior, you got one more year. Keep it going for the repeat. So very cool.
If you are a business owner and you would like to get more foot traffic through your door, give us a call, 649-3940.
It's a great website. Great.
That's a phone number.
Phone number.
It's a phone number.
You didn't say the website, Jeff. You threw me off. That's why.
I didn't.
It's a great website for advertising. It's a great show to advertise with. We will make sure you get more foot traffic in that business because we do all the marketing that needs to be done for your business. Also, Inland Networks, they have a new website, so go check it out.
It's a great website.
Beautiful new website from Inland Networks.
It's a great one.
So make sure to check that out as all your needs that you might have, all your technical questions, or just give us a call, 649-2211 at our Inland Networks office.
At this time, we'd like to wish some people a very happy birthday.
Like on May 31st, happy birthday, Molly Desmond and Dawn Sears.
On June 1st, happy birthday to Alethea Jovanovich.
On June 2nd, happy birthday, Sherry Hall.
On June 3rd, happy birthday to Angela Erickson, Tony Graham, and Julia Pleasance.
On June 4th, happy birthday, Taylor Wickham and Garrett Alexander.
On June 5th, happy birthday to Claire Lucas and Catherine Malcolm.
On June 6th, happy birthday, Leah Knight, Jerome Van Wonder, and Danielle Sluman. If we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Facebook us, email us, tweet us, let us know when that special day is so we can celebrate it with you.
Spin a couple of boys.
Trying to shoot some local news for you. May 31st, 2018. Haven't done it in a while, so I'm going to show a cute picture of Maverick.
Every time you say that, you never post a picture.
I know, but this one I'm posting a really cute picture.
Are you?
Snot face.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully you're not grossed out by that. I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
You guys have a great day, night, evening, whenever you see us. Say hi, hey?
Hey.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey.
Bye.
Why'd you ask me?
I thought you read it. Welcome back to Intv Local News. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
If you enjoyed those commercials that you just... Roberta Newland will be talking about the 1918 Cleveland Fire and great job to the school board that met this last Tuesday instead of the fourth Monday of the Met. Finishing this...
And Catherine... On June 5th, happy birthday to Claire Lucas and Catherine... On June 5th, happy birthday to Claire Lucas and Catherine... Damn it. On June 5th, happy birthday to Claire Lucas and Catherine... Tired of saying Claire Lucas.